All right, folks, we are getting ready to do it to it now. We got our boat ready to go. We hope it'll crank, and we're gonna get out here and set us some lines, catch us some catfish. We should have dusted it, it's dirty. All right, hang on. She runs. All right, folks, we're gonna be fishing with trot lines today, this week, and I'm gonna show you how we tie trot lines on. All right, folks, when you're tying on a trot line, you wanna tie it underwater. I like to use black line. We make our own trot lines from scratch. I like to use black because people can't spot it real easy. And I hate to tell you this, but people will flat steal your fish if they can. Not everybody. There's a lot of, I'd say maybe the majority of people are honest people. But there's a handful of people that will absolutely steal the fish right off your line. So tie you a slip knot to where you can drop it way under the water. And you're gonna get as low as you can go. And then it'll slip right down in there. All right, this thing is tied it's tied that deep underwater. So that's gonna help us. Now all we gotta do is stretch it all the way across that river. You got to keep this line tight as you go, because if you don't keep it tight, it's going to go to the bottom and get hung. The hooks are going to get hung around underwater debris. There's a lot of logs and stuff down in here, and so if you're going to do this, keep your line tight as you go across the lake. give me the tag. Don't let go of that tree. We gotta have it tagged with our ID by law, so we're gonna do that. All right, guys, we're ready to bait up. Get that bag of bait. We're gonna bait this line now. I don't know if you remember, back a while back, a few videos back when we were fishing at the river, we caught a bunch of nice shad. Matthew caught a skipjack herring. Look here, boys.
Wow.
Look at these shad. Oh, you talk about catfish bait. We're all set now. I hate to let you in on the secret, but there's going to be a lot of catfish caught this year about May, June. Bring him up, swing him on, swing him in, swing him. Oh, a skipjack herring, I believe. We froze all that. Here we go. We're ready to go. We're gonna cut this in chunks, maximize our bait. You can take thick pieces, cut them in half this way. All right, back up. You want a lot of hooks showing like that so that when they bite it, they'll get hooked and they don't just pull your bait off your hook. It allows for good hookups if you have quite a bit of hook showing. You don't hide the hook. All right, we got our first trot line baited, and we're gonna head to another spot. We've got more bait, so we're gonna set another line out now. Okay, we're gonna tie one on here across this way. This particular trot line here, we actually bought. We didn't make this one from scratch. It's decent, but it's not quite the quality of what we build ourselves. We pull the extra piece of line through the loops so that it don't accidentally get untied while we ain't watching. good. I'll tell you one thing, folks. If you don't like working hard, you won't enjoy this style of fishing because this is work. All right, folks, we baited 2 trot lines and we run out of bait, and now it's time to catch some bait. So we're gonna run up in here and try to catch some bluegills for the trot lines.
Last time we had some cobras using.
There's old Dave, he got the first one. Good job, Dave. Going to find us a place to eat our lunch. You hungry, Caleb? Let's go find a place to eat. All right, we found us a good place to eat. In here in the shade, up in a little old cove. Mr. Joe was dipping it out. We got some mighty good eating there too. We smoked a brisket and had a bunch of friends over, and my sister and her husband, and we got some leftovers we fixing to chow down on. I tell you, it's gonna be good. How about last year when we was eating sardines? Oh, thank you, sir. We're really roughing it out here today. How is it, Dave?
Good.
Caleb, is it good?
Yeah.
Matt, have you had any yet?
No.
Well, I'm so sorry. Maybe we'll set you up. I don't want to give anybody the wrong impression and think that we went out and bought a $50 brisket. Now, this brisket right here comes from a Guernsey bull that we raised on grass. Sure did. Big old Guernsey bull too. Check out this picture I'm gonna show you. We're gonna finish up eating here and head back out, see what kind of fishing we can do. Get the net, boys, we got a fish on.
Oh man, I think it's a flathead.
Stand, yep, right there's net.
Oh, look at it.
Work him easy, work him easy.
Thought it wasn't a fish.
Work him easy, boys.
Whew.
When he gets up here, get your net in the water, buddy. Go low and get under him. Oh yeah! I can't believe it. It don't matter if it drips on the food. We're eating this. Matthew James. Oh my goodness.
Every time we do this.
Oh my goodness, this weighs 3 times what that last one you caught when you was eating cheese puffs.
Last one.
Oh man, this is probably a 10-pounder.
Oh man, is it a flathead?
No, it's a big old channel. Big old channel.
First catfish today.
Oh man, we're sitting here trying to eat lunch. Oh, Matt hooks up with a monster on a little old piece of worm. Oh my goodness.
I had mine casted out right pretty close to yours and you caught the fish.
And there he sits down and already starting to eat again. And fish laying there in the net. Stand up there, Dave, so we can get him over in the ocean.
Probably a 20-pounder?
No, I said it's probably a 10-pounder.
Yeah.
We'll weigh it. You want to weigh it?
Yeah, sure.
Be still so we can lock in, but it's over 9 pounds.
What?
9.2. It locked in at 9.2. Let's go ahead and put it in the ice chest. 9 pounds and 2 ounces, man, on a little old tiny bluegill rod. I tell you what, oh me, that'll make them water bottles taste good. Oh, I cannot believe that. 9 pounds and 2 ounces. Slide this back underneath that. Whew. Do a little more eating here.
Hey, if I cast out, I bet I will catch a big one.
Matt, was that fun?
Mm-hmm.
That's the biggest catfish you ever caught in the lake with a pole.
Do I have something? I think I did.
Yep, you got a limb. Oh, got that on a video. Was that you, Caleb?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, son. Matthew caught that big catfish right about where that bright spot is in the water there. Up in this little old narrow slough. We're just getting up in here out of the sun to eat lunch and kaboom! Got Big Daddy. I couldn't believe it.
If that catfish at Matthew's hook, they should be biting our trap line hook.
Oh, got him. Good little bait fish. Matt said, I want to get in on that action. Matt, you ain't got a thing to worry about now. You done caught the monster of the day on the smallest rod in the boat.
Nope. He got a small one.
There is a smaller one in the boat. Well, that's a pretty small rod.
Got away.
What was it?
The bluegill, he dropped it back here.
Well, I didn't. It slipped
Yeah,
out
you
of
did.
my hand.
Why did you put it over in the water?
'Cause it got dirty.
Well, it ain't dirty now, is it? It's
like,
gone.
it's like, man,
Hey,
that was a boat.
let that be a lesson to you. Don't wash fish off in the lake.
It went under the boat.
Yeah.
So he
Don't
might-
wash fish off in the lake no
He
more.
could catch it again.
He might, but don't wash fish off in the lake no more, okay?
I can do
All right.
it because I can squeeze them.
Well, it don't matter if they're dirty. We're just gonna use them for bait.
They seen me do it one earlier and he thought he would do it.
You let your fish go, Joe.
It slipped out of my hands and it went under the boat.
Wind's getting up. I can see plumb to the end and I ain't seeing nothing moving that